Welcome back, everybody, to Healing Hearts. I'm your host, Jessica Holland. I just wanted to touch base on things that I was thinking about during my nature walk. I just walked back in the door. I was like, let me just put this out there now. So, anywho, you ever notice that when you want to reach a goal, sometimes you think of many different obstacles that can be in the way and that can get in the way, which is totally normal. You know, we as humans, we know that when we want to get something, troubles may come along the way just because we're not used to that specific journey and what it calls and what it brings out of us. And AKA, as you are embodying and stepping into that new identity of either A, who you're choosing to be, or B, who you're being pushed to be for the greater good. And I was like, man, sometimes when I want to achieve something, I think about the timing, and I have to remind myself that time doesn't even really exist. I mean, yes, there's a lot of great scientific evidence in terms of that, but I was thinking about it on my walk. Like, let's say there are 3 individuals. One is walking, one is power walking, and one is jogging. They're all going to get to the same destination at a different pace, at a different rate, AKA at a different time. So therefore, they still went through the same distance, the same route, the same journey, but yet they made it there at different times. And not only that, but I was thinking and I was like, wow, there truly is no right or wrong way to take this journey, to take the journey or get to the goal of what you are wanting. Or in this case, I was thinking about a goal that I was wanting to achieve. And I was like, yeah, there's really no right or wrong way to get there. It's literally you get to choose the pace, and you don't want to, if you're not used to running and if you're not used to quantum shifting and doing a whole bunch of new things, your body's going to be in total shock, and you probably are not going to be able to take the jog, not right away. Because if you think about it, some individuals, when they run or when they jog, they slow down sometimes and then they pick back up the pace. And that was what I was like, wow, that's almost, I was metaphorically thinking like that is the same thing. There's nothing wrong with taking a rest. You are not supposed to earn rest. Unfortunately, corporations think otherwise, and it kind of distorts the things that are literally entitled to us. We are entitled to rest when we are tired. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. And when this person is jogging, trying to get to this destination, it's their choice. It's literally their choice how to get there. And that's how you have to treat your goal. If you are treating your goal like a place that is very, very far away, that's how it's going to stay. That's where it's going to stay, I should say. And yes, it is great to see other individuals achieve the same thing, to build up your faith in that. And so you can get used to making that normal for you. If you, like, for example, if you don't know anyone that has built a business from scratch, we have all these wonderful resources. You can watch YouTube videos on individuals that have done it, and you can personally seek out events with business owners that have done this. There's different ways to be in that energy that you want to be in. I was just using that as an example, but needless to say, yes, you can use that to build up your faith if you don't know anyone that has done it that is around you, but do not quote their time I'm telling you, do not quote their time. And despite their information being valuable and them telling you like, oh, don't expect results so quickly. I love keeping a realistic mind with sprinkled faith and sprinkled miracles in there, because you can expect the unexpected if you're doing the work. And I'm not talking about physical work, I'm talking about internal shifts and doing the inner work. And if you are, after you are doing the inner work, and if you are putting it and bringing it forth into the 3D, because many of us can get things, but can you hold it? Can you hold it? And can you allow yourself to grow it? And that's the thing about a goal. Many people just think like, oh, I'm here. When you get fit and you get those abs, you don't just say, oh, I'm here. You continuously work that muscle and it gets better and better. And that is exactly how a goal should be. Once you get there, you grow it. Okay? Don't stay there. You can't stay the same. Even just stagnant water, it begins to stink after a while. Think about it like that. You're not supposed to stay the same. How does a person, obviously, I love analogies and metaphors. It helps me understand things better. When cells do not do the proper process, it gets cancer, okay? It's like a swamp. It stays there. It's going to say, I'm going to do my own thing. Don't stay at the level you are at. Accept the push that you are getting, because if you do not accept the push that you are getting, you're either going to digress or you are going to just miss out on just things that you were meant to do here on earth. Because there are frequencies that individuals watching this, there are frequencies that only you can bring into this world. And there are callings, other individuals can call it callings, that only you can fulfill in this world. And if you don't answer to that, it's never going to get done. It's simple as that, people. Simple as that. So time is an illusion. And once you accept that, you can start bending time. And I know that sounds really woo-woo, but think about what I just said about the runners and the walkers and the power walkers. They're all going to the same destination, the same distance, but yet they get there at different rates. That is exactly how you should see time. Because we are not the same people. We are not cookie cutter individuals. Someone can present to you a blueprint and you can follow it and yet make it your own still. So, needless to say, go after your goals, especially if something was placed in your heart over and over, and here it comes again, that desire, that means that you already hold the vibration of it. You just have to bring it out. You already, you would not be given this desire if you were not meant to have it, or if you were not meant to bring it forth into the world. And I believe that firmly. I have seen plenty of individuals that have made something out of nothing only because they decided to take that step. And they decided to not only take that step, but do the inner work. Okay? I want you to be able to hold what you get. So do the inner work. Just like an ice bath is shocking to the system. It might feel like that at first, but then the body gets a little bit used to the coldness. You'll make it. Okay? With that being said, have a good rest of your day. Yeah, thank you.